My goal was to get out of there and to get into a life that I have more control over. I left the farm and my family, headed to the University of Texas, full of hope, ambition, scared, but determined to make something out of myself.
About the same time that the government's crumbling and the economics are falling apart and the food's running out and the prices are going up.
The marchers are still marching. No tear gas is flown yet. Police are now moving on to Guadalupe a little bit further down.
There's something weird going on in Austin, Texas. And what seems to be weird is the cowboys and the hippies are getting along better probably than anywhere else in the world.
Very scenic, very pretty. Lots of trees that I'd never seen before in my life. Lots of water, which I'd also never seen before. Austin just looked perfect to me. I mean, in terms of a place to develop, it seemed ideal.
The city of Austin is becoming a very popular place to live. The residents, in spite of the high cost of utilities, say that there just isn't another city like it. But then, having beautiful weather, having the Texas Longhorns, and having the lowest unemployment rate in the state isn't everything.
Then I'd go down to the city and I'd study water and wastewater maps and study growth projections and policy plans and trying to learn everything about the development business. It's not such a natural.
Home building is generally considered an index of how the economy is doing. And if that's true, Austin should be facing a boom year.
A long time forgotten, dreams that just fell by the way.
Well, you see more buildings and more people, more cars, and that's either positive or negative depending on your point of view. A lot of people came here because it's a nice place. It's kind of like Maui, you know, once you've been there, you want to go back. And Austin is one of the most desirable spots on the planet. And I think for that reason, people will always be coming here.
Right now, Gail, we have 4 main lanes on I-35, and with the opening of the elevated sections, we'll have 8 main lanes, 4 in each direction.
And that'll help with how much traffic?
Well, we feel like that it'll be sufficient for the traffic till 1990.
We talked back in those days about putting a fence around Austin, you know, requiring some kind of immigration permission to be able to come in, because we feared that increasing the numbers in population, we're going to require more services, more transportation, all of the big city accoutrements that we didn't want Austin to have.
Mall officials say Barton Creek Square and its 185 stores represents one of the largest malls in the Southwest.
Every time that you drive your car to Barton Creek Square Mall, you are contributing to the pollution of Barton Springs.
Most environmentalists, I would say, I think it's a fair thing to say, are pretty liberal, and they don't want any kind of urban sprawl. And I'm not. I'm conservative, and I was conservative then.
After 9 years on the school board and 4 as mayor.
The American dream is somebody wanting to get out and build them a house with a nice yard and a fence around it.
How do I go from point A to point B? How do I execute a plan? If I've got a raw piece of land over here, how do I turn it into a profitable subdivision where people would want to live over here at the other end of the spectrum? Think of it as a clean canvas, if you will. And you're about to paint your picture, and your picture is a development. So the first thing that you're going to put on that canvas are where all the roads are going to go. Road is kind of the basic blueprint. Once you have that understanding, then you can put another layer there on your canvas of water and sewer lines, and now it's starting to take shape. What I've said on more than one occasion is that as a developer, when I'm at my best, all I need is water. I can't make water. That's something that's got to be there. It's a God thing. It's lifeblood. The rest of it, I feel equipped to handle.
After 5 years of planning, the $127 million Circle C Ranch subdivision is becoming a reality. When completed, the 4,500-acre subdivision will have 10,000 homes.
The Circle C is considered by many experts to be the most detailed and comprehensive master plan community in the state. In fact, when completed, it will actually be a city by itself.
Developer Gary Bradley says the Circle C is turning out better than he had imagined.
The whole concept of Circle C, the reason it started, was that we wanted to build a prestigious subdivision and offer an affordable home.
We came out of the ground as the fastest selling subdivision in Central Texas, if not all of Texas. So everybody was real excited about the success that we were achieving, and I was, it was one of the happiest periods of my life.